guys, so it's the second day of 2019 and I'm excited to take this new journey with you guys. Last year was pretty awesome, even though I didn't upload as much as I wanted to, and there was a lot of vlogs that I filmed and just never released. But there's some really cool experiences. I saw snow for the first time. I literally woke up and there was snow outside. I know for some of you that's a common thing, but for me, being a native Floridian, I've never experienced that. And that was pretty cool. And right after that, I released the trailer to my documentary.
I believe that it takes all of us to make America turn. And when I say that, when I drive down the street and I see people trimming limbs or fixing highway or pouring concrete, 9 times out of 10, someone in that group is someone that's associated directly with DOC.
I was able to get some funding for that and we were able to put out a trailer. We're still working on the rest of the film. It's really hard when it's self-funded. And then right after that, it's still snowing outside. My girlfriend or fiance, we got married. We went to the courthouse and got married and then walked out onto the freezing cold outside. It was still icy. Actually, we couldn't get married for a few days because we were snowed in. And right as January ended and we started in February, I got the opportunity to finish East Texas Center for Independent Living film.
What we do is we help people that have a disability or severe impairment to remain independent in their homes. Unlike what the SIL is doing, I
got to meet some really cool individuals that help in the East Texas community with people who are disabled in all aspects of disability. So from being blind to hearing impaired to just you name it, they help with it. It's a really cool government funded organization. They have some private funders as well. It was pretty awesome.
I would like to ask Shadai Perez of SP7 Studios to please stand. He was the one that helped us with our video.
Right after that, we got to do a presentation at a school for photography, and it's where my wife works at. And so we got to show the little ones the drone and some cool stuff, and it came out on the newspaper. So rolling into March, I had the opportunity to go out with some friends here and shoot some awesome guns, and the highlight of that was 50 caliber rifle. And then right after, I was able to finally buy the coveted GH5. It's a pretty cool camera and I use it for vlogging and for my film production stuff. And then we had the opportunity to take a trip back to Florida and we took along our little baby, Pepper. And he had a cool time. We stopped at the beach and it's not too often where you see a cat on a leash. And then right after, we went to a film festival here in Texas. They were showing lots of other films, including one that I had the pleasure of working with my friend Dustin and Jean, and I was a director of photography for it, so that was pretty exciting.
Had you on the edge of your seats. It was, the judges were kind of raving a little bit about this one. They're like, oh no, this one, let me tell you, yes.
And then moving right into April, I had the opportunity to go to my first professional baseball game. It was the Houston Astros versus the Texas Rangers. And I was there at the Texas Rangers Stadium. And it was pretty awesome. And then that same month, I got the Sony a7R III, which I've been eyeing for a long time and I've been debating. I was a Canon shooter and I went to Sony. And it has been an amazing camera. And going into May, we started working with this really awesome company called Breckenridge Village in Tyler, Texas. They help people with intellectual development disabilities, and they are amazing, and some of the stuff that they do is fantastic. I can't show you guys too much just because we haven't finished the project with them, but it's coming along really beautifully. Here's just a sneak peek. And then we filmed this really neat commercial for this awesome restaurant called Boba Olympia. Really cool people and really great food. And then, right at the end of May, we adopted some kittens. And then going right into June, my wife had her summer vacation from school. I was caught up in some of my film projects, and we decided to go to all the national parks that we could in 1 week. And in July, the fun for the national parks still wasn't over. I was still excited and buzzed off of last month and wanted to take a weekend and go to Arkansas to visit this cool park called Petite Jean. And it was a really cool experience. That one, there is a vlog, and I'll annotate it here at the top. You guys can check that out. It was a really cool experience, and even though it was a 2-mile hike and the waterfall was teeny tiny, it was still pretty awesome.
I don't know, 2 miles, and for all of this. Ready?
And going into August, there was a special event where they had a hot air balloon festival, and it was super fun. And rolling right into September, every year here in Tyler, Texas, they have the fair. And it's a really cool event, and it was my first time going, and it was pretty fun. And going into October, we had a really busy month. It was our anniversary, my birthday, her birthday, and then there was this really cool event that we went to last year for my birthday called Wings Over Dallas. And I'll annotate that right up here. It was a vlog. And what's really cool is that you could see the style from before when I had the Canon 70D, and then now with the GH5. Some of the stuff and some of the shots I'm able to achieve. I really wasn't doing this film vlog style. I just really wanted to capture something really cool for the event. And in November, I decided to try my hand at some product photography. It was a day that I just wanted to step away from editing videos and jump into something I haven't done really. And I think it came out pretty good. And then we got called to do this awesome project in Florida with some horses. It was really cool. I could only show you guys a little bit because the project is still not done, but it was amazing. And in December, we went to my first official pro NFL game, the Tampa Buccaneers versus the Cowboys. And my heart was torn because I live in Texas now and I wanted to support the Cowboys, but it was Tampa. Florida team, it was hard. We got up there, it was pretty cool. We had standing seats, which I don't recommend anybody ever purchasing standing seats, because if you're short like me, you won't be able to see much. So And then right after the game, I made my wife wait in the car for 3 hours while I attempted to take my first exposure blend picture of the city of Dallas. I've never done an exposure blend like this. I've done something similar, but never actually waited for many hours with the camera on a tripod, just taking pictures and exposing for different areas so I could stitch it all together in post. This technique, I learned it from watching F-Stoppers. They're a great channel, you guys should check them out. And the technique is from Elia Licardi and Mike Kelly. Fantastic. And I think the picture came out pretty good. And that's it for 2018. 2019 is going to be a great year with lots of challenges, but lots of goals that we hope to achieve as a company and myself as a filmmaker and photographer and entrepreneur. I hope that I'm able to continue doing videos where I teach some stuff and add more value to you guys, and that this year I'm not going to commit to a number of videos, but I want to at least put out one video per week. So that means 52 videos in 1 year. So let's hope we reach that goal, and I'll see you guys next week.